You've heard about the champions of Rainhall? Did you know the town of Rainhall holds some history with Rainpatu? Rainpatu? Well, he was a Fae. And before you ask what is a Fae, gather and hear this story. In the beginning there were primal forces, none could recall their origin. From these arose the elder immortals, the demons, and the Fae. The Fae, unlike others, had no memory of a time before they existed. Humanity grew under the guidance of immortals. The demons devoured life wherever they could, spreading corruption. The Fae created enchanted life and mystical beasts to counter the darkness. To aid them, the immortals gifted the first dragons, who defended the world against the devouring demons during the Age of Dragons, which lasted 2 millennia. Yet some dragons fell to corruption over time. Among the Fae's gifts were the Archons, who taught language and education to humans, marking the first millennia of mortal contact with immortals. Humans spread from Wal Alehar across the lands, and the Archons named the world Farimon, a journey that took over 3,000 years. Eventually the Fae united, forming 5 high courts, hundreds of lower courts, and thousands of fairy rings. Laws for life and humanity were established. But tensions rose when the Fae attempted to eradicate humans in northern lands to make room for elves. The immortals intervened, banishing many Fae and reducing their numbers to less than 1/10. An agreement was reached. The Fae could harm humans only by the order of the Ard-Ri, the highest of High Kings. Yet this division birthed the God of Man faction, driving a wedge between religion and nature. In the modern era, lasting the last 2,000 years, a forgotten Ard-Ri, angered by the loss of so many Fae, waged a 90-year war against humanity. It ended only with the emergence of the Druids, teaching balance and guiding life toward harmony. Druids spread their teachings, guiding humans, elves, and Fae in harmony. For 1,000 years their wisdom nurtured Farimon. Yet not all Fae waited patiently for balance. The Ard-Ri Kryat, believing humans in Lusoblaya East were upsetting nature, misread prophecy and aided the rise of Hogazan, hoping for continental unity. Instead, war and suffering swept across the lands. In these times, Bor, a Fae of great foresight, walked away from Kryat at Rainpatu, allowing his son Ozar to grow free from his shadow. Dissatisfied, Walima sought to destroy Kryat for empowering Hogazan. Secretly, Adin intervened, protecting Kryat from final death. Bor discovered Walima's plot and taught kings in distant lands how to conceal the secrets of humans who might betray their kind. But the demons captured Bor and forced him to record the secrets he knew, corrupting his knowledge for their own dark purposes. Through centuries of ambition, betrayal, and hidden schemes, Kryat, Walima, Hogazan, Adin, and Bor shaped the world, their choices rippling across Farimon and setting the stage for trials yet to come. Ozar moved to safeguard the future of humanity. Early in this era, he witnessed the birth of Malka, destined to lead the Druids. Attempting to place the boy under the protection of the Emerald Glen, Ozar was thwarted by Lady Sorora, who slew the Dryads guarding her child. Malka survived and now resides in the Malkor realms, safe for the time being. Not long after, the Serpent Cult struck at the Leotep estate, descendants of Castle Kardes seeking to destroy the heirs and the knowledge they protected. Their agents were defeated by the champions of Rainhall, preserving the estate. Anju Leotep stood at the center of this effort, safeguarding the secrets and lands under her care. Upon the death of the Ard-Ri Rainpetu, he entrusted Leotep with a final task, to rescue his greatest companion, Bor. Together with Ozar, she journeyed into another dimension and succeeded, freeing Bor and preserving a vital thread of destiny for the future of Farimon. The good people of the realms await the return of the Druids as promised by Ozar. Ozar works with the champions of Rainhall to mitigate the harm Hogazan had caused. The scales of Farimon had been tipped once more, but the legacy of its guardians, heroes, and champions endures.